In this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of pointers. And a pointer is a variable that references a memory address where a value is stored. That's probably the most basic way to describe it. And there's some very specific ways you have to create pointers. So this will be a short lesson, but it's very specific and very important. So let's take a look at how it works. To use a pointer, we have to have an object to point to. So let's create a variable, num, and we'll assign it a value. Now, to create the pointer, we write the following declaration. Pointers have data types, just like any other type of variable, because it's again going to eventually reference a number. Then the most important thing is we have to put the asterisk, the pointer operator if you want to call it that, in front of our pointer name. The pointer name can be any variable name you want to use, any legal variable name you want to use. I tend to put PTR in front of the variable that I'm going to point to in order for it to let me know that it's a pointer variable. So that's our pointer declaration. To actually initialize the pointer, we have to assign it an address. And the way we do that is we assign it the address using the address of operator, the asterisk, along with the variable name whose address we want the pointer to point to. So here we have pointer num is assigned the address of the variable num. And with that, we've initialized, and assigned the data. Let me demonstrate one little thing here. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about dereferencing a pointer. But let me just show you what happens when you try to display using the address of operator. What you're going to get is a hexadecimal number that represents the memory address of the variable that you've used here. So in this case, it's num. And so num is stored at this memory address, which is just a hex value. Doesn't really matter. You don't have to keep up with it. But those are the steps we have to take to create a pointer. You have to declare a pointer variable, and you have to initialize it with a memory value. In the next lesson, I'm going to demonstrate how to actually dereference a pointer. That's what we use to actually get at the value that's stored there.